Hello students, today's topic is fitting of binomial distributions. Today we will learn how to fit binomial distribution. Here we do one problem, fit a binomial distribution to the following data. This discrete frequency distribution is given to us. So we learn how to fit binomial frequency distribution to this given set of data. So before that, let me know what is binomial frequency distribution. If the experiment consisting of n trials satisfying the condition of binomial distribution be repeated n, that is capital N times, the frequency of the binomial distribution of x-axis is given in this way. Okay, so fx is equal to n into px. Here, since we are doing binomial distribution, so we use the probability mass function of binomial distribution. So it will be n into ncx p raised to the power x q raised to the power n minus x, where x goes from 0 to n. Okay. Now let do one problem. The question is fit a binomial distribution to the following data. This is a discrete frequency distribution. Okay. So suppose four coins are tossed 150 times and we get this frequency distribution table that where x denotes the number of heads. So four coins are there, so we will get x value 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Okay, and these are the frequency. That means we get 0 when we repeat the experiment 150 times, we get 0 head 28 times, 1 head 62 times, 2 head 46 times, 3 head 10 times and 4 head 4 times. So this is a frequency distribution table where x denotes the number of heads. Okay, and it take the value 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 up to 4. Now we are asked to fit a binomial distribution to the following data. These are by actually performing the experiment we get this frequency distribution. Now we are asked to by fitting the binomial distribution we have to prepare a frequency distribution in this same way. Okay, so that frequency will be our expected frequency. This is our observed frequency. Okay, because by actually performing the experiment we get this frequency, but without performing, just fitting the binomial distribution, we can evaluate the expected frequency. Okay, or it is also called the calculated frequency. So look at the table here, n is 4 because as we know x, the maximum value of x is our small n always. So n is 4 here. Capital N is summation of f. So when we sum this we will get 150. So it is 150. Now since we are doing the binomial distribution, as we know mean, which is x bar is equal to np, as mean of the binomial distribution is np. So we write mean, which is x bar, is equal to np here. Okay, now we how to find x bar? We know this is a discrete frequency distribution. The formula is this, that is summation of fx by summation of f. So here it is 200, this value is 200 and summation of f is 150. After solving we get 4 by 3. So our x bar is 4 by 3. Now put here, we get the x bar is equal to np. So put the value of x bar by substituting the value of x bar here. We get 4 by 3 is equal to 4 into p. N is 4, so 4 into p. P is unknown to us, so we can evaluate this. So this implies that p is equal to 1 by 3. 4 cancel, so we get 1 by 3. So since p is 1 by 3, so q will be 1 minus p, so it will be 2 by 3, q will be 2 by 3. Now we get the px form, that means probability distribution of the binomial distribution will be this, px will be 4cx, and cx in place of n we write 4cx, p value is 1 by 3, x 2 by 3, 4 minus x. So this is the probability distribution of binomial probability distribution. Now we need to prepare the table because we need to find this expected frequency. So for that we need to prepare a table. We need to evaluate this for all values of x. So we make a table. These are the x values 0 to 4. Px will be, we have to calculate here Px. For x is equal to 0, we can write 4c0, 1 by 3 raised to the power 0, 2 by 3 raised to the power 4 minus x. So we have written here. So after evaluating, you will get some value. So put the value here. Similarly, do for 1, for x is equal to 2, and for x is equal to 3, and for x is equal to 4. So evaluate this value, Px value, you will get different Px value. Now expected binomial frequency, here I have written expected binomial frequency, that is fx is equal to npx. npx, n is 150, so 150 into px. So whatever be the value of px for different values of x, we multiply it by 150 and we get the expected frequency for 0, for 1, for 2, for 3 and for 4. So we will write here the expected frequency. So hence the fitted binomial distribution is, for x is equal to 0 we get 30. Okay, when x is equal to 0, here we get, for first value will be 30. For x is equal to 1, here we get 59. Okay, 59. For x is equal to 3, for x is equal to 2 we get 44. X is equal to 3 we get 15, and for x is equal to 4 we get 2. So we write in this way, same in this way, hence the fitted binomial distribution is this. Okay, these are the values of x. Here these are the observed frequency, and now we are here putting the expected or calculated frequency. Just we have calculated this frequency, so these are the calculated or expected frequency. Okay, so this is the way of fitting binomial distribution. So fitting a binomial distribution means to examine whether the observed frequency is equal to the calculated or expected frequency. Okay, we need to check whether the observed frequency is equal to the calculated or expected frequency or not. For this we required to calculate the expected frequency in this way, corresponding to the observed frequency. We have calculated, we calculated the expected frequency, and the fit is said to be good if both observed, that means observed frequency and the expected frequency are similar. So always remember, the fit is said to be good if both observed and expected frequency are similar. So here it is similar, no? Because here we get, for x is equal to 0, we get, this is our observed frequency 28 and the expected frequency is 30. So it is very much closer. Similarly, for 1, observed frequency is 62 but the expected frequency is 51. For 2, observed frequency is 46 and expected frequency is 44. For 3, observed frequency is 10 and expected frequency is 15. For 4, it is 4 here and the calculated or expected frequency is 2. So all the figures are very closer. No? This expected or observed and expected frequency are very similar or very close to each other. So we can say here the fit is good. Okay. So this is the way of fitting any distribution. Here we have done for binomial distributions. For other distribution also we can do in the same way, just we need to change this probability mass function. Okay. Thank you.